Hello, folks. Yes, Mario Bava. That's a name that I've been saying. And I have seen everything from him. I have seen a spaghetti western, I've seen all the gothic horror, I have seen the island where stuff goes on, and now I have seen quite the interesting movie. For, and I can't believe that I'm saying this for this one, Four Times That Night is a movie that deals with sex. Yes. This is a sex movie, but it's not a sex movie in the sense of TNA. This is based off of Rashoman. It takes some influence from Rashoman. The Rashoman Principle is that there's going to be multiple stories, there'll be multiple perspectives as to what really happened. Sometimes it can be as simple as two parties, sometimes it can be four parties. And yes, this does come from the Akira Kurosawa classic. And so it's like, okay, then let's get an Italian director to somehow take influence from this and create one of the most interesting takes on sex in general. It's like, okay, let's talk about what an Italian man who's driving a sports car notices a beautiful woman who's got a dog named Coolie Head. And they have a night of passion. And I'm like, okay. Now, during this night of passion, um, we're not exactly sure what's going on here. It's like, okay, there's some. It's like a dress gets ripped and a person has slashes across his head, and it's like, okay, that has got to be very unusual. What is going on with this? Well, it's a it's not a giallo. It's not a straight up like soft core porn. No, it's different perspectives. For the woman, we see that she's the one who was raised by nuns and lives a demure life. At the same time, has pretty much a dress that goes almost right up to where the gluteus begins, just a little bit short. And she presents herself as this angelic, Puritan way of lady. And when he sees this Italian man, it says he's driving this supermodel car, like pretty much their version of like a sports car, 1960s, 70s, whatever. And he's being aggressive, and he will take her out. And it's like going with the mother, and the mother is saying, "Oh yeah, she is such an angel," and things like that. Eventually, they manage to go to his place, and he emerges wearing nothing but a speedo, and then some ribaldness. So he gets ribald. The night was ribald, according to her, and then according to the guy, what turns is like he's the one who's the more shy one, and he's like, yeah, he does take her out. He's hesitant at doing anything, but the woman and the woman does actually start to say, like, I am feeling unsatiated, and it's almost like, what was that striptease movie with, who is, I forget who off the top of my head, almost looking like she really wants to get after, it's like saying you have like a childlike body, but you have the mind of an adult. And he's hesitant about wanting to do it, but she's actually actively pursuing it, and ultimately it leads to I forget what happens after that, but it's just very unique to see. Yes, I do believe they engage, and yet there's a third. There's like a third of the fourth characters. There's a doorman who is extremely perverted. He's got pictures of naked women all over. It's like right below where the little buzzer is on want to be. It's like there's a woman's body right near it. It is just so surreal to see. So he is able to go view it, which he would technically be arrested for voyeurism, but at this point, just the bizarre way of how they deal with it, I just kind of went along with it because he sees it as some friends I forgot to mention of our main lead are like hey yeah, let's have the two men go into the bedroom and have them pretty much fornicate, and we'll have the two women have their own ways. Like the friend who comes in is like she was always coming in and taking interesting, not really. Everything was consensual, taking pictures of this Swedish supermodel, which the English translations used didn't exactly use like proper grammar, but enough to get the point across when Italian is being spoken. Boy, that was interesting. And eventually, it's like she starts to seduce the female protagonist, and it does get a little interesting. But then again, it's just coming from the mind of a complete pervert, the doorman. And ultimately, we get a psychoanalyst who pretty much tells what is supposedly going on with everything. Of it was just a traditional man and woman. They consented. The doorman was also looking, but he was up there. While our two protagonists wanted to leave. They because the car is right there, but the gate's there because the doorman is all the way up at the top, and it's just waiting for them to get out. They even try to scale the gate. The woman rips her dress, and she's falling down, accidentally scratches the guy in the forehead. That's one way how that happens. The other one is that the woman was desperately trying to get away. Slash was supposedly the creeper guy in her perspective. So it's just a very interesting take on it. I actually like this movie, and I really do believe that this one is very underrated in the Bava's filmography. In my opinion, the ones that are most underrated are Rabid Dogs, this one, and also Hatchet for a Honeymoon, which I have the DVD coming in. And I think that, it's just such a unique take on it. What with all the ribald perspectives and just sexual ways of going on. It's like, I was not bored. And yes, even the cinematography and sets, like when there's that dance club or strip club going on with some cage dancers, it was very interesting to see. It felt futuristic, but at the same time taking place in Italy, which I liked with the lights and everything else. That was pretty dang cool. And even the apartment, I guess, looked space age, postmodernist. There's a swing around table. It looked really cool. I really liked this movie. It's not sleazy. It's just, it makes you really wonder, like, what really did happen during one night with the Rashoman Principle going on. It's like, you get some music, you got some synthesizer going on, you got the fashion, you got the sports car. Obviously, this is a low budget movie, but it's entertaining. I mean, that's the big thing. I like the entertainment in here. And what is this, like 90 minutes? It goes by really quick. I like this a lot. I think it just worked really dang well. And I can say yes, I don't know, it was good. It was entertaining. And yeah, really just think like, just the different perspectives on like what really it like could happen during the night. It's called up into question. You got to gather evidence from everyone, and ultimately just reach a conclusion that almost everyone agrees with. So yeah. So do I recommend that you watch 4 times that night? Oh, heck yeah.